Why don't juries get to see all of the evidence that the lawyers get to see? Hi, I'm Tom Friedman. I'm a lawyer in Nevada, and trials are interesting little creatures. The judge is there for a lot of reasons, but the two main reasons are one, to decide what law is going to be applied to the case, and two, to decide what facts that are argued about the jury's actually going to get to hear. So the way this works is when cases start, there's something called discovery, and all kinds of evidence comes out. After discovery is done, the lawyers quibble about what evidence the jury should be able to see, what evidence the jury should not be able to see. Here in Nevada, before trial, we file these things called motions in limine, and basically it's the lawyers asking the judge, hey, there's this evidence out there, and we don't want the jury to see it. And sometimes this is pretty normal. For example, if I'm injured in an auto accident and I have health insurance and health insurance pays all my bills, the fact that I have insurance is probably not going to come out before the jury. If I am being sued because I ran into somebody and I have auto insurance, the fact that I have auto insurance that's probably going to pay some or all of a verdict, that's not going to come in before the jury either. But then there's a lot of other things that the lawyers will fight about. For example, lawyers will fight about whether or not an injured party's prior medical condition, before the accident, is going to come in. They will also fight about what an expert may or may not testify about. They may also fight about certain testimony by witnesses and try to keep that excluded. So these are not, unfortunately, formal fights where the lawyers get to in a ring and beat each other up. It's papers. And so the lawyer writes a motion in limine basically saying, hey, judge, I want you to exclude this evidence so the jury doesn't get to see it. The judge makes rulings on these motions and decides what evidence a jury gets to see and what evidence a jury doesn't get to see. And then once this is decided, the lawyers have to go talk to their experts, have to talk to their clients, the witnesses, and say, hey, look, it's okay for you guys to talk about, this, that, and the other, but don't talk about this. If you talk about this in trial, it's going to result in really bad things, possibly a mistrial. So the lawyers need to tell everybody what they may or may not talk about. So if you're in a jury and you're sitting through trial and you hear all the evidence being presented and it seems to you, hey, there might be something missing here, you might be right. And so do the best you can with the evidence you got. And thanks very much for watching.